Hello and welcome to our WIFR FastCast. Our top story here this afternoon. A 26-year-old Chicago man faces several charges accused of driving under the influence. According to the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office, Peter Avila was leaving a home Thursday morning in the 12,600 block of Walnut Street in Genoa. Deputies say Avila was under the influence and damaged multiple trees and decorations in the area. He was later taken into custody and released. And whether you're spending the holidays with family or hosting a party of one this Christmas season, it can be easy to drink too much alcohol. Cindy Holda with Northern Illinois Hospice says the absence of our loved ones can lead to some alcohol abuse or substance abuse. She recommends therapy or a trip to a doctor's office despite the urge to stay isolated.
Reaching out and getting the help that they need. Certainly, sometimes people want to isolate and be alone, but usually within the normal boundaries of grieving, they can seek out friends and family and usually get through that grief okay. But if they're not functioning well, if they're not handling things well, then absolutely go get help. It's not shameful to do that. It's a great thing to do.
And if you received a duplicate gift or something that doesn't fit, the Better Business Bureau says you should return those gifts as soon as possible, or it could cost you. Many retailers will change their policies in place for 2025 at the start of the new year, which could make gifts more difficult to exchange. Get to know store return policies and how they can be different from online exchanges. Make sure to keep your receipt and bring your ID. If you've got garbage bags taking up extra space around the house this holiday season, you'll have to wait one more day to clear some room. Garbage crews will not do their usual pickup route Thursday for Christmas. Folks who typically see garbage pickup on Thursday can expect collection by sanitation workers on Friday. The city of Rockford says the schedule change will also apply to New Year's Day next week. And if you do need to drop off hazardous waste, the city's facility will be unimpacted by the holidays. And a little reminder, several well-known stores across the country will close for Christmas Day. Some of those include Costco, Walmart, and Target. Fast food chains like McDonald's will be open, but with limited hours depending on each location. Some businesses will be open for the holiday, including 7-Eleven. And we're nearing the end of our WIFR viewer tree collection, and we want some more names of anyone you know who's currently serving in the military. We have nearly 200 names on the tree so far from those who do serve in the Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, or Marines. If you are interested in sending names, email us at viewertree@wifr.com, and we'll tie their names to the tree. And, of course, we do have some unseasonably warm Christmas temperatures here across the state line. So let's take a look out there at our 10-day forecast. So, transitioning now over there, you can see in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, we're currently sitting at about 40 degrees here. And then take a look at our Thursday, our Christmas day here. It looks like we are going to be warming up just a couple more degrees here for our high. Looks like we're going to get about 2 degrees warmer here throughout the rest of today, probably in the coming hours here. Taking a look at our Friday, though, 45 degrees. Just want to kind of take a second to kind of reflect on how out of the ordinary these temperatures really are for this time of year. Obviously, it's wonderful to maybe head outside and go for a little bit of a walk. Make sure you're enjoying some of what could be the last sort of heat wave here, I suppose you could say, in the winter season. Of course, certainly before we enter into the new year. Taking a look at our Saturday, we're going to cool off just a tad there, 44 degrees for our high. And then Sunday, you can see 35 degrees there, and that's when we're going to start bringing back those chances for some snow as well as some rain chances, of course, with the varying temperatures there, of course, as we continue on throughout Sunday. You can see we've got a low temperature of 9 degrees there. So perhaps maybe in the afternoon hours, that's when we're going to maybe see some of that rain, maybe some freezing as well on the roads with some of that rain. And then probably once the temperature drops there a little bit further, that's when we're going to start to see more snow hitting the road here rather than any sorts of freezing rain or anything like that. Taking a look into Monday, we're really cooling off there. A 15-degree drop from the day before, 20 degrees there for our high on Monday, warming up again there on Tuesday, 29. Holy moly, we really are on that winter weather roller coaster. 15-degree drop and then a 9-degree increase there in just a matter of 3 days. Taking a look at Wednesday, though, reaching that freezing mark again, 32 degrees for our high there. And then take a look at our Thursday. That's 30 degrees there. And Friday, 33. And then we ring in the new year, sticking around again. The usual temperature that we should expect here for this time of year. And of course, obviously, I know a lot of folks here were enjoying some of those warmer temperatures that we had here really yesterday, as well as our Christmas Eve, as well as our Christmas Day here today. And it's just been wonderful to see all the wonderful things that people have been sending to us on our social media platforms as well. We also would like to wish you a Merry Christmas here from all of us at WIFR, as we already mentioned there on our social media platforms. Now, that being said, we thank you so much for joining us. Of course, we don't have as many shows as we usually do today. We will be back here for the WIFR News at 5, 6, and 10. And of course, we will be back at about 3:30 for another FastCast. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you then.